Hi, I'm Bradley Priest. I'm the CTO and co-founder of TradeGecko. We're a Singapore headquartered company. We build inventory and order management software for wholesale businesses. I think really the most important thing is just, really is the eagerness to learn and explore. You're not going to find all the answers in one place. You're going to have to look across multiple data sources. You're going to have to have a problem and be able to think outside the box to even where to find the answer to that. But once you can get a feeling of knowing that there is multiple ways of doing that, and then I guess at the core, like a big part of that is knowing how to Google things. If you know how to search for something, it's really the most important skill you could possibly have in programming. Nobody can keep everything in their heads. Even the best of them are Googling on a regular basis. There's plenty of great sites out there, so knowing how to frame your problem is really the most important skill. The most difficult thing about programming, it's something that I've spent a lot of time getting better at, is really thinking about how to simplify solutions. So it's really easy to find a kind of 500-600 line piece of code to solve a problem, but it takes a lot of skill to be able to reduce that to kind of 2 or 3 functions and that you can fit inside a single page. I think really just that reduction of just understanding about how you can work with like reducing the scale and scope of things and still solve the same problem is really, I think, the most important skill you can have. So me personally, I feel like I learned, well, partially genetics, partially nature, partially nurture. My father was a brilliant inventor in his field, and so it's not computers or anything, but just going back, that was the world we lived in. So I kind of grew up thinking about problem solving, and so really that's what coding and building is to me, this is the way you solve problems. And so taking the code to solve a specific problem, and then, yeah, so it's really just getting excited about things. Spending it, at the end of the day, there's a lot of hours. You've got to spend a lot of time doing it. You've got to really, really love what you do, and you've got to find problems that invigorate and challenge you. You can't get good at it if you don't enjoy it. And so you really just got to find something you enjoy and dive headfirst into it. Surround yourself by the smartest people you can find, which is pretty easy these days with the internet, and just absorb as much information as you can. There's so many brilliant people out there, and so many of them are willing to share their knowledge. So if you know how and who to ask, you can learn so much. My college education, I have a bachelor's degree, but it's in psychology. I think it definitely has helped me in running a startup. It hasn't helped me so much in the coding side of things. Just thinking how to think, which you can get through a college degree, but you can also get through a bunch of stuff online or even a couple of courses. The ability to think and learn and research is really the most important thing. There's nothing that a college degree specifically does that's any better than a community, evening community course or a Polytech, or just kind of learning from the greats. Half the people I highly respect in programming do not have a comp sci degree, and half of those don't have any degree at all. Reading. It's as simple as that, reading and building. I still read. I don't even program that much anymore, but I'm still reading plenty of, like, dozens of articles every single week on everything from actual implementation code and things like that, even stuff that you can even learn. There's still always something new to be learned about, even in the beginner stuff, through to just thinking, like learning how to think is an interesting one as well. And so for me, I think I learn a bit by reading, but also by working with amazing people every day, which I think is, we haven't covered it yet, but that is one of the best reasons for starting a company, is that you want to surround yourself with amazing people, and then learning from them. And so it's up to you to kind of find those people, and then it's up to you to work with them as much as you can and enable them, and then try and learn from each other.